All right, y'all. It is day 32. 32, posting every day. Now 2 videos a day. Getting way better response on the full day of eating videos. I technically have more views on these gym videos because they're the Sulik style videos, so I think people click them on accident thinking it might be Sam, and then they quickly back out. But I'm glad I'm getting better feedback on the full day of eating videos because those are more like my style. But I will continue to post these every day because I just want to show y'all what I'm up to. And it's crazy how everyone likes seeing different content. Like, some people like the full day of eating videos better. Some people like these videos better. Some people like the car talk part of these videos the best. Some people like the gym part. Some people like the whole thing. Some people wish my videos were shorter. And some people, when I post like a 30-minute video, they're like, man, I prefer the long content, like the hour-long videos. So you're not going to please everyone. Essentially, I'm just making these videos, and whatever they come out to be, whether it be 20 minutes or an hour, is what they are. But I have shortened these gym videos. Today is a strange day. Today is abs, and I'm gonna do glutes. And I've never, I've said this too many times within the last 32 days, but I've never wanted to go to the gym less in my life. Like, I do not want to go. I'm just being honest with y'all. And I'm sharing this because there's probably a lot of people that feel this way, you know? They don't want to go to the gym. Yeah, they're just like, not tonight, you know? But I'm doing it anyway. And I'm doing it because I made a promise to myself that I was going to work out every day, no days off. I didn't put a time limit on it. I didn't say for 30 days. I didn't say for 60 days. I just said, in general, I'm working out every day. So basically, I'm going to do it until I decide I don't need to do it anymore. And I haven't achieved the level of leanness I want yet. I haven't gotten to where I'm trying to go. So we're going to do it however long it takes. And one day, you'll probably see that I take a rest day. Maybe. Or maybe you won't. Maybe we'll be years down the road and I'll have worked out every single day. But today especially, being that it's abs and glutes, is not the show muscles. You know what I mean? I mean, technically, you know, abs are possibly the most coveted of all the muscles. But that just comes from being lean. I mean, training them is going to make them more defined. But I know I've been lean enough to see my abs, and I have abs. I don't have to really train them directly, but they could always get better. And as far as glutes are concerned, I think a lot of guys, glutes are completely off the radar for them. But I kind of want a donk. I just decided that, and it gives me something else to go to the gym for. Because core, it's like, nah, that's not much. So doing some glutes, that'll add to the workload and make it feel more worth it for me to get up and go. Now, it's also the reason why I don't want to go, because traditionally, I never hit abs. I skip abs literally every time. I say I'm going to do it at the end of a workout, it doesn't get done. So abs aren't really something that motivates me to train. So putting them on their own day, that makes for a very easy day to skip. Glutes as well. I never directly train glutes. I mean, they might get some like auxiliary work, but they're not something that I say, okay, I need to hit these glutes. I mean, other than like glute bridges and that little hyperextension thing I did that one day, I don't do glutes. So yeah, it's just not a very motivating day. It's cold, it's raining. I took a nap and I just woke up from the nap. I saw someone comment that I need to get better sleep because that's where the gains are at. And I totally agree with you. And if this was my full-time job, I would definitely be getting 8 hours of sleep. I would just sleep in. But I take my pre-workout so late at night because I'm working out late at night and that keeps me up till like 2 a.m. Last night at 2 a.m. I was like freaking I had some boxes outside. I took out the trash. I was like loading up all the boxes. I was like, where's the tape measure? I need a measure for a gate I want to build. I was organizing my office. My girlfriend was like passed out in the bed. It's 2 a.m. and the freezing, well, it wasn't freezing, but it was pretty freaking cold and wet outside. And I was like barefoot outside just doing a bunch of shit. I don't know why. I mean, I'm in go mode lately. But around that time is when I have just like surge of energy. So I'm trying to go to sleep, but I just can't. And then ultimately I wake up and I get all my shit done. And I do it again and again and again. So maybe it'll catch up to me, maybe it won't. I'm not too sure. But I do take naps. Pretty much every day I've taken a nap at some point when I got home from work. And I think on Sunday or Saturday, I involuntarily took 2 naps. Like when I sit, my body's just like shut down. And I think that's also helping me, the little power naps. There's a fitness influencer that I saw that literally, like his job is just to influence, so he doesn't have like a schedule and like coaching and stuff. So he makes his own schedule completely. And he sleeps intuitively. So like there's no like 6 hours or 8 hours of straight sleep. Like if he's like working for a couple hours and he falls asleep for a couple hours, wakes up, does things for like 6 hours, goes to sleep for 30 minutes, wakes up. Like, I don't think that's healthy at all. There's apparently a book on sleeping like that, where it is a method for optimal sleep. I don't think that could possibly work. But that's what he does. The gym is actually popping tonight. Why is the gym popping? I don't understand. It's wet, it's cold, it's late. Y'all go home. I like when there's less people at the gym. But yeah, y'all, the pre-workout hasn't hit me yet. So I'm exhausted. I had some butter chicken, like the Indian dish. I have some butter chicken simmering on the stove. I'm gonna eat that over rice. It was smelling absolutely immaculate. But yeah, my dogs and my girlfriend were on the couch chilling. I walked into the home gym and I was like, tell me I can do this workout at home. But I just didn't have the stuff. Like I have a Bozu ball and I could have done cable crunches. And maybe some decline crunches, because I have like a bench where you can lock your legs into it. But I couldn't really do anything for glutes. I could have done hip thrusts or like glute bridges, whatever you want to call them. But here there's like a machine that's like set up for it. At home I would have had to like take the barbell out and set it up, and I was just feeling so lazy. So I was like, I guess I'll just go to the gym. There's also machines here that I want to use as well. So there's like a kickback machine. There's the abductor machine where you like spreading, the opposite of the sus machine. The bad girl machine, I guess you could say. So the plan for tonight is start off with the leg raises in the captain's chair. I'll probably alternate between abs and glutes. So start off with those leg raises, maybe go into the glute bridge machine, because that's going to be one of the more taxing ones. So get that over with, and then we'll hit up some maybe that crunch machine, or maybe some ball crunches. It depends what I'm feeling. Maybe some decline crunches. I'm not sure what the second move is going to be. Then we're going to go to, what was I just saying I'm doing for the glutes? We'll do the kickback machine, because I did a couple reps on it the other day just to feel it out, and it was really squeezing the glutes. So I think that's going to be one of my favorites. And then we're going to do some cable crunches, because those felt good last time. And then we're going to end it with that abductor machine. I think that would be a good 3 movements on each, maybe 3 sets of each, to be determined. If I see something else I like, I may, cut it down to 2 sets on one and do, what I'm saying? We freestyle. But it's 9:11 right now. And this is probably going to take about an hour, hopefully no longer than that. And then we'll head home. I'll have butter chicken waiting for me at home. I might cook a bison burger too, because I already calculated the butter chicken with 200 grams of rice I'm only going to be at like 2,000 calories for the day. That's it too. I also haven't eaten much. Like every time I get to these workouts, I've only had about 1,200 calories for the day. So I'm kind of running on empty. So that's another thing going on for me. But I'm keeping my strength. The pumps are good. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. But that's about it. Let's go work out. All right, y'all. So they are not playing music tonight. And it is eerily quiet. And there are a lot of people here. So I think that's a sign. Hub City people, if you're watching this, Hub City owner, I think the people don't want music on the loudspeaker. Everybody's got their headphones in. Everybody's doing their thing. Yeah, this is definitely how it should be. Total silence. So I'm fairly certain that this is a mistake and someone forgot to put on the playlist before they left. But I do think they should take a poll because literally everyone's wearing headphones. Nobody wants the other music on. I sure as hell don't want it, and I don't even have headphones. I know I need to just enjoy this moment, but I almost hate that I'm experiencing this because it probably will never be like this again. And as I'm doing this, I'm remembering how sore my abs were last time. And tomorrow's going to be brutal. All right, so I said I would do the glute bridge first, but I was kind of like, I was by these like yoga mats over there. And there was two girls like walking towards them, and they saw me filming, so they relocated. And they relocated right by the glute bridge. So being that they were, I think, trying to avoid the camera, the last thing I want to do is bring the camera over to the spot that they were at. So I'm just going to do this, and hopefully by then they'll have moved, because the last thing I want to do is like inconvenience anyone or make anyone feel uncomfortable. I did a couple warm-up sets on this. It appears I can do the whole stack, so I don't know who these machines are made for, because I don't even work out glutes. Like, I imagine women have stronger glutes than I do. So, I don't know. But I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to call this glute activation. And that wasn't failure, but this is the first time I directly work on my glutes. So we're gonna go through today, and then we're gonna assess the soreness tomorrow. And y'all are not gonna see a glute pump. Can't post that for free. It really does give a nice squeeze. All right, so I think I was correct about that assessment I made earlier, because the ones that had moved away from the spot I was in saw that I moved, and they moved back where they initially wanted to go. So I never want to be making anyone feel uncomfortable. If you see this video and you come to this gym and you feel uncomfortable with me filming, I will literally, you can come talk to me, I will literally move the camera a different direction, because it's not about getting anyone else in the shot, it's about getting this guy. Anyway, I'm only going to do 2 sets, one more set on here, because that first set actually got my heart rate up pretty good, and I didn't even feel like I went to failure. So I think part of it's from the pad, like pressing against my diaphragm, and I can't breathe as well, so it gets me out of breath. But it was a pretty intense set. That was much harder. That was close to failure. That was pretty tough. Whew. I'll definitely build some buns of steel with this. All right. Whew. This is a serious machine right here. This was also not the second ab movement that I wanted to do. I wanted to do this one last because it's pretty isolating. So I like to do the more isolation stuff towards the end. But the other thing I want to do is right where those girls are that seem uncomfortable with the camera. So let the record show that I'm very accommodating to everyone. And I'm literally restructuring my entire workout to make other people feel more comfortable, more at ease. All right. All right, so this is only the second time in my life I've used this machine, but when you're on the extension, because I wasn't doing it right the first few reps, let your head go back too, and then flex your neck into your body. Felt way better. I'm gonna go up and wait. We're gonna do 2 more sets. All right. Second working set. I also realized when I got in this thing, it was already set up for like a my height size person. So that happens a lot. One of the benefits of being an average height human being. putting the neck back and moving into flexion with your neck, way better, way better. I figured out how to use this machine. It feels great. All right, y'all, last set. And, I think it's kind of hard to understand the importance of training your core, especially when you're not lean, because you can't even see it. And the pump isn't satisfying, obviously. It's kind of just soreness and pain. But this is delayed gratification. I know that when I do get lean, I'm already starting to see my abs, but I know when they really start popping, with the training also, we're gonna have some serious abs. Man, I would never think to train abs and glutes, but these machines are kicking my ass. Literally. All right, so restructuring once again, because the very people I'm trying to avoid just got on the glute bridge machine that I was going to use. So I'm going to do that last, which might not be a big deal. It actually might be beneficial because I'll be taxed, so I won't be able to do as much weight. So that'll probably be better for me, just like doing squats at the end of a workout. And this thing is not good for the testicles, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'm doing the whole stack on this, so I don't know who this is made for. Whole stack for 15 reps. I'm gonna have to find a way to add weight to this. This is a dangerous maneuver. We'll do one more. All right, so I will say, I'm feeling quite the glute pump. You'll have to take my word for it. It's an unusual feeling, but it feels good. All right, so I'm going to check out this guy right here, and you can make it decline a lot more than this, but ever since I fractured my skull and had that brain bleed, being upside down doesn't really work for me. When I first met my girlfriend, I think maybe it might have been the first time we hung out alone, and they had like an inversion table, and she said, "You want to try this out?" And I was like, "Yeah." I heard it was like really good for decompressing the spine. And she put me on that, and the rest of the night was ruined. I was so nauseous, and my equilibrium was off. So I'm trying to not be upside down, but I'm trying to get a little bit of a decline. We're gonna do this 35-pound kettlebell, and we might move up in weight. I've never used this thing before, so we'll see how it feels. That felt pretty good. No idea how many reps I did. And next time I might do some side oblique stuff, just because. All right, y'all, set number 2. And I was hoping this workout would only take an hour. We're at an hour right now. So I still want to do one more thing for glutes, probably this glute bridge machine, now that the female's moved. All right, we're gonna do some twist on this one. Oh fuck! We're gonna go middle, right, middle, left. I think I have to drop the weight. We're gonna put this down and keep going. Okay, that's it. Man, that was way more taxing than I thought. And that, the first time I felt fine, that time when I went back, some blood rushed into my head, and I didn't feel very good. So I think it's gonna be the last one for this. But I definitely did something, so. All right, y'all, last time I did this guy, I think I did 2 plates. And it was closer to, I think it was closer to the beginning of my workout. So this is what the other people left on here. So I'm gonna give this a go. Being that I'm a little fatigued at this point. And I'm just gonna focus on the contraction here. This pad just isn't very comfortable. I'm gonna go get a little yoga mat, and I might add a little bit of weight. All right, y'all, this is the second set, but I think it's gonna be my last set. My girlfriend just turned on the sauna back at home, so that's gonna be nice and hot, ready for me to sweat it out. We got the butter chicken simmering on the stove. The chicken should just be fall apart tender by the time I get home. A fresh pot of rice cooked. And like I said, even if I ate all of the butter chicken, which would be like probably over 1.5 pounds of chicken, it would be like an enormous plate. I would only be at like 2,500 calories, and my goal is 3,200. So I can't lose today. I can't lose today. This has been the easiest way of dieting I've ever found. Working out every day is the shit. Once again, did not want to be here. So glad that I came. So glad that I came. Okay. Oh shit. There we go. Whew. All right. Pat myself on the back. Job well done. Let's go to the truck. All right, y'all. Another one in the books. And it felt really nice to do core and glutes because those are neglected for me. And like I said, I could get lean enough to see my abs without doing core. And glutes, I mean, they're not that much of a show muscle. Some people respect glutes more than others, but typically it's more important for a woman to have glutes than a man. I think most men don't focus on them. But it felt really good. It felt like I was hitting like the fine detail, you know, like that. Even though when I think of bodybuilding, I think arms, shoulders, chest, back, legs. Glutes, I mean, you think the whole body when you think bodybuilding, but that kind of felt more like bodybuilding. Because I feel like it's something a lot of people would normally neglect. But I feel like I was kind of sculpting out the fine details. It almost made me want to have smaller forearms so that I could work my forearms, but I don't have small forearms. And if I work those, they'll just be disproportionate. So I'm not gonna be doing any forearm work. I do have a slight headache. It's not even a headache, it just is a different feeling. I think from doing those crunches on the slight decline, which sucks because those felt really good. My legs being locked in, I just felt really anchored, and I felt it a lot in my lower abs, and it was a really good feeling until that blood rushed into my head. I have since fracturing my skull, I have some kind of like I hit my head on the cement. I mean, no helmet or anything. I think I was bleeding out of my right ear, so I had a brain bleed. I think I really damaged my inner ear because I actually can't hear very well out of my right ear. I haven't been able to hear out of my right ear 100% for like 4 years now. 4 or 5 years that accident happened. And I never regained hearing. And for probably like 2 years, I had tinnitus, which is just a constant ringing. It was just like all the time. And when I was first recovering, that ringing was enough to like drive you fucking insane. Like I couldn't escape it, and it would never stop. And like it was crazy. Even, I mean, I definitely got a concussion. But like I remember after the accident, I couldn't even listen to music at all because music just didn't sound cohesive anymore. Like it just sounded like noise, no matter what it was. Like all music just sounded like a ruckus. It like my brain couldn't make sense of the music, and it was such a bad experience. I don't know why. I just was like, do I have my mic? Of course I have my mic. It's on the hat. But yeah, that was a horrible accident. So if you're riding a one wheel or any kind of thing that goes, 20 plus miles an hour, wear a helmet. I know it doesn't look cool, but it could really help you out, because I'm sure I'll experience, I mean, I've already experienced permanent damage from that accident, but you know, a brain damage like that usually leads to problems later down the road that I'm not aware of yet. So we'll hope for the best, but the best thing you can do is prevent something like that. And that is completely unrelated to the workout, but I just figured a good PSA: wear a helmet if you're doing some crazy shit. Because, oh, I don't know if y'all just heard my jaw pop. That was pretty cool. But yeah, my head is, it's like kind of starting to hurt more and more. So it's whatever. It'll go away. As soon as I take this hat off, I'm sure it'll help a little bit. Because sometimes if I wear the hat too long, it's just like a tension headache from the constant pressure of the hat. I never wore hats before, ever. I was not a hat guy. And when I cut my hair short, and I was like, you know what, I'm a hat guy now. And then I got this freaking wireless mic, and no better place to put it than a hat. So I wear this hat pretty much all the time. So I'm still adjusting. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be sore tomorrow. The glute pump is really real. Like, of course, my core feels like it did some work. Tomorrow I'm really going to feel it, and the next day I'm probably really going to feel it. Last week when I did core, like when I'd sneeze, it was like, oh, it hurt so bad. But the glute pump, I feel like I'm sitting on like a cushion right now. Like a firm cushion, because it's muscle, obviously. But yeah, I can feel, my pants fit different from this glute pump. Feels really nice. So I'm definitely going to keep doing that. That's going to be a staple day. It also gives the rest of my body a break. Tomorrow is quads, and I feel comfortable to do that tomorrow because that kickback machine was kind of working some quad. And that's why I didn't do 3 sets of it, because I didn't want to fatigue the quads, because I know I'm going to hit them hard tomorrow. And tomorrow, you know, last quad focus day, I did like, you know, 3 or 4 quad movements and 1 hamstring movement. I'm not going to do any hamstring movements now on the quad days. I'm going to do probably 3 quad movements and the adductor machine, the good girl machine, since I did the bad girl machine today. I guess that's what it is. Maybe I'm swapping the 2. I don't really know what those are called. But I did the one where you go out for the glutes today. I'm going to do the ones where you go in for the inner thighs tomorrow. With the quads. My arms are sore as shit. I've been getting really good arm workouts. And I've been doing really good workouts all around. And it's like half the workouts I've been doing, I don't even want to show up. And then once I get there, I go as hard as I can, because, you know, the last thing you want to do is, if you don't want to be there to begin with, the last thing you want to do is waste the time, because then you really wasted your time. Like, imagine you don't want to go and then you half-ass it. What was the fucking point? At least if I don't want to go and I put in the work, I can feel good about it. You know what I mean? I think that's what changes my mentality as I'm going through the workout, because I'm actually going hard, and it makes me feel satisfied. So I show up, I'm not about it, and then I go hard, and it transforms my mood, and I know that it was worthwhile. So I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna eat some freaking butter chicken. It's only 10:42. Well, first I'm gonna sit in the sauna, shower, and then I'm gonna eat the butter chicken, because it's all about delayed gratification. Remember that. And that's it. I'll see you on the next video.